Welcome, Ghost Gang. We're playing Azorius Spirits because it's got access to Seachrome Coast, and also the list is so clean. I got this from Rearranged. This is one of his latest lists. Play a lot of different types of 75s, but he got 18th place in a Pioneer Challenge, and the list looks really clean. It's one thing I don't like about it is it's basically mono blue spirits, which I was never really super high on. And it's upgraded with white cards like Selfless Spirit, which I have to admit, I like this card. I like this card in this deck because if you have a creature with Curious Obsession on it, then now if you have Selfless Spirit, it's like protection. They have to deal with the Selfless Spirit before they even deal with the creature with Curious Obsession on it. And you now have access to really good counter spells like Spell Queller, creature and a spell at the same time. Portable hole in the sideboard to deal with the early game that would get underneath the mono blue spirits deck, and also a little bit more bang for your buck with Skyclay Apparition. So if they have any big threats late in the game, you still have access to a way of dealing with it. But yeah, it's basically it literally looks like a mono blue spirits with the Mausoleum Water, the Rattle Chains, the Shacklegeist, Supreme Phantom, backed up with the counter spells like Geist Light Snare, which I don't completely understand. Like, I get it. Like, if you have a Curious Obsession and a creature, then it'll cost 2 less and you can pay 1. But that just feels win more to me. I would think Loft in Denial is just the overall, like, good counterspell. Because you could have no creatures in play and it costs 2 mana. Geist Light Snare, you're going to pay full retail if there's no creatures in play. Disruption like Spell Pierce, slip out the back. Oh yeah, we got Spectral Sailor here. So that's another Curious Obsession target.
It's a ghost.
And I like having the little dorks out in play. Other disruption, Ether Gust, Mystical Dispute, so full range of disruption. I don't understand the Cemetery Illuminator. I have no idea where to bring this in. Blue 1 for a 2/3 flyer. Enters the battlefield or attacks, exile a card from graveyard. You may look at the top card of your library anytime.
Yeah.
Once each turn, you can cast a spell from the top of your library if it shares a card type with a card exiled with Cemetery Illuminator. So I guess it's some graveyard hate in a really weak way, or you exile your own thing and then it turns into that green shapeshifter that you can play any cards off the top of your deck if it shares a creature type with the creature that you named when it enters the battlefield. And then some value with Ruckner Bankbuster. What is this thing? It's a 4/4 vehicle that crews for 3, and you can pay 2 tap. It enters the battlefield with 3 charge counters. You can pay 2 tap, remove a charge counter. Draw a card, and if there's no counters on Ruckner Bankbuster, create a treasure token and a 1/1 colorless pilot creature token with this creature crews vehicles as though its power were 2 or greater. Oh my goodness. So Illuminator is for Greasefang and grind your decks because you can cast stuff from the top of your deck. Greasefang, like, I think this deck will just crush Greasefang, to be honest. It's not even necessary. But for the grind your decks, maybe. I think I'd prefer something like this. It looks like a weird card to me. Maybe it was like a playtesting card. All right, let's try this sweet deck out in a league. This is my last playtesting before, and it's got to impress me. And I hope it impresses me, because I prefer to play with sideboard guides. Whoa, I do not want to spend 20 event tickets. 100 play points. Let's go.
PP.
Yeah, big PP. You need the big PP to play in these things. The play points. Generic is like, this deck needs more Swift Spear. Sorry, not enough red mages around in this community. Especially around here. These parts, it's all blue.
Except for Andy.
Yeah. I haven't seen Andy in a while, though. No, too busy. Too busy working.
It's a shame he couldn't go to Vegas.
It is a shame. And so if this deck fails, I will play Banned Spirits in Philadelphia, and I'll just play with my own list. What is going on here? I must have hit the wrong button. We have a hand of cards. I guess I'll keep... Are we on the play? We're not even on the play. This honestly doesn't even look like a good hand on the draw. We're up against a Yorion deck. I don't even know what that means.
They mulliganed.
I'll keep, I guess. It doesn't look that good, though. The advantage, though, is I could play Shacklegeist and back it up with Rattle Chains. So, on the draw, no turn 1 play. Ugh. But then again, like, this deck only has, like, 8 things I think we can do on turn 1. No, we can play, like, Spell Pierce and stuff. That's also a thing. Yorion is either control or fires. Hopefully it's either. I think fires should be good because, like, we just have to counter some key cards. Control might be a little awkward, at least in this game. Okay, it looks like control. And we'll start off with a beautiful Hall Fountain. It looks like we're in the... Make it look like we're in the mirror. This is a mirror match. Okay, now I don't know what this is. Some Blinky deck. Okay, Blinky Blinky. Maybe it's humans. Which is bad. I don't think humans is a good matchup.
Do they still have the Mantis Rider?
Yes, but no, this is mono white humans, not 5 colors. They went from 5 colors to 1 color. Can't afford 5 colors in this format.
That's racist.
Can't afford 5 colors. They don't got the mana for it.
Come on, we need all colors.
Okay, let's see. A Darkar wastes. I guess I'm just gonna throw this out there. I don't want. If it's mono white, what's their removal? I don't think they have much. I think they might have some sort of removal. It's mono white mid-range deck. I don't even know what that is. Okay, I'll start this. Undo. I'll just start this off like this then. Play a Shacklegeist and figure it out from there. I may not even. I might not even do anything. I might just next turn play Spell Queller, tap a creature down, and then Curious Obsession, something else on turn 4. What do you want to do? Am I gonna get blown out here? This is like a free attack. You can like blink this at instant speed. Oh, you could give it pro blue. Whatever. I think actually the Shacklegeist is going to be valuable in this matchup for tapping down creatures. Slowing the opponent down. Well, they got Yorion. Alright. You got Yorion. Fine with me. You come into play untapped now. The beautiful land. The new Seachrome Coast. Brand spanking new. Okay, attack. You attack me, I attack you. That's how it works around here. There's a big white deck like Eternal Wanderer and such. And this is my biggest problem with playing against these decks is I have no idea what to expect. Nothing at all. Could be anything. And it's gonna be like that. I'm just gonna have to play around stuff as if they don't exist. I have to play around stuff as if I could get blown out by some huge bomb every turn.
You don't know.
And the turn. The hell does this mean? Okay, well, I can play around removal with Spell Queller of some sort. What is this? The Wanderer. Wandering Emperor. Alright, you got it. Cannot play around that. You want to exile this? Okay. Which means Curious Obsession does not look good next turn. Geistlight Snare. What does it say? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. It's very tempting to go to face here, but I really think I should get rid of this Wandering Bard. I mean, maybe I should put a Curious Obsession just to prepare. Cancel. Get more blue mana. Yeah, maybe we just do this to prepare. I got Spell Queller and a Geistlight Snare available here as protection. Well, I can only play one. But I can play it. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, exile target creature. I can't even do anything. With power. With mana value less than or equal to the number of planes you control. Very rude. I was trying to be mana efficient and I'm getting punished. I wish this said it got one less to cast for each spirit I control. Then we're talking. Brad says, I've always wondered why MTG has 2 separate online areas instead of combining them.
Arena and MTG.
Oh, at what, Arena? Oh, because they're like Arena is just for the newer cards, and Magic the Gathering Online is for like everything. And it's hard to come. I'm guessing they've got something that gives +1/+1 or something. Okay, another Wanderer. Very annoying. So you can kill my tap rattle chains. Sure, whatever.
Lame.
I lost some value there. And Yorion still can come out. Supreme Phantom. Not to be confused with Supreme Victory.
Bye.
But I think I feel pretty good right now.
Running out of cards.
Yes, they are running out of cards. And okay, I will hold on to the Curious Obsession this time. No greed. That last one was greedy.
Gigantha.
Oh, damn. This is not what I thought. Okay, Vigilance. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes... I gotta counter this, no matter what. Can't let that resolve. But they still have the Yorion. You want to attack now? I'll block. Okay, so what does this do? Gain life, scry, exile another target creature you control. So they can Yorion, blink this, then blink the Yorion. Where's the best place to put this stupid thing? No matter what, if I put on Spell Queller, it's gonna suck. Attack! Do you ever do deck reviews anymore? Nope. They're all gone. It's been retired. Thanks for asking, Irvin, though. It's not bad. It's not what I want.
I was looking for a counterspell.
We're still pretty far from doing anything significant. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have put it on here. Spell Queller is better, because after Yorion hits the battlefield, I can at least attack with this thing. Even as a 4/5 with the Curious Obsession. And, like, I can't get through this stupid Yorion. Yeah. Okay, so I need to, like, top deck a Lord?
Big
or
noodle.
something to deal with this. Stupid flying creature. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the Curious Obsession now. What are they going to do? Are they going to scry or are they going to blink their Yorion? You know, you can't do everything. Okay, they're going to scry. Hopefully scry to the bottom. What does this do? This does things. Turns a 3/4 white dragon with flying, which is also bad news. One top, one bottom. That was perfect. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. Tap your shit down. Tap this thing down, please. Crack in for
Big
damages.
damage.
Yeah, the big damage.
Big damage.
And
Big.
draw a card.
Counterspell.
There's a counterspell. It's good enough. Sorry, it sounds like Valentine's indeed. It is. I think Spirit suffers a bit against burn. I don't know what your thoughts are. Oh, it absolutely does. Okay, so they just got that. I'll Spell Queller. I don't think there's anything lethal.
Resignation in 3.
Were they always attacking this 2/2 into my 2/3s?
2-1.
Alright. What are we bringing in versus mono white? I don't really know, to be honest. I guess counter spells? Like, I wouldn't mind just bringing this in just to counter, like, Yorion. Or not just Yorion. Okay, hold on. It's a blinking deck. So I could blink. I can hit their... I don't even know what's in their deck! It's ETB stuff, right? It's the best thing. The best way to beat ETBs is not let the ETB happen in the first place. Spell Pierce looks weak. Put in some Mystical Disputes instead of Spell Pierce. Like, this is literally a 3-mana counter spell. On the draw, it might not be too bad. Maybe this is fine on the draw. Portable Hole. How do we like? Shacklegeist is great, I think. Selfless Spirit is actually not that impressive looking. Maybe I have enough counter spells. Maybe I'm just going to play some portable holes. I don't know what I'm preparing for here.
You need to study the meta more.
I can't find your link to the cards that we loved live stream. Oh yeah, because it's unlisted until the next day. So now the new system is we have a live stream, then it goes offline, and then it's live the next day very early in the morning. This hand looks acceptable. Oh, the Inspector. Inspector Gadget.
Na, 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 na.
It's the Inspector Gadget.
Who was the claw anyway?
Who knows? Next turn we go Curious Obsession to go bang. The Charming Prince, how charming. Do I not have my function keys? Oops. Yeah, attack for 1. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go Curious Obsession, and hopefully that's good enough. Guess I'll play in a Darkar Wastes in the meantime. Actually, I should have played Curious Obsession attack first, then figure out what I want to do with my land drop. For all I know, I'm gonna draw another Hall of the Storm Giants here. Always yes.
Big.
See? Played an island. Maybe that's gonna bite me. You're gonna bite. Flying. Airs a battlefield, look at opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it. And you're a 3/1. Figure out how to get through this, because I could slip out the back of my Wanderer, making it into a 3/3 by next turn. Alternatively, so I guess if they take Supreme Phantom, I can slip out the back my Wanderer so I can attack, because if they block, then I'll play Rattle Chains and it'll be a 4/4. Okay, I'll see what they want to do, and then if they do nothing, I'll just play Supreme Phantom.
Oh, they're not gonna do nothing.
I mean, I guess and then if I get to turn 4, I can play like Supreme Phantom. I can play anything, I guess, for the right amount of mana. So yeah, I can still play this, but for 4 mana. Attack if you got him. And you got him. Okay, let's see this 1 damage does me in. Okay, it comes back, and we attack. It's pretty bold. I guess they just need to keep the game going. Okay, so they know about this Hall of Fountain. We'll put into play tapped and pass the turn. So this is not a bad board stat. I mean, unless they can deal with the Wanderer, which they might. Alright, they did. It's gone. Goodbye, Wanderer. We best knew ye. What happened to my beloved Coco? I'm just testing this out to see how it feels. Because I can't get no sideboard guide for any, like, general, like, current banned spirits. So, but I can get a sideboard guide for this. So if I block here, I have, like, almost nothing. I mean, you have a Hall here, so maybe this is a game about waiting, you know, trying to get to the late game, but they also have a clue. Sure, I think I'm going to play a little defensive here. Our life total is vulnerable. I don't have any clear way of turning the corner. So let's get to a late game, start attacking with the Hall. 7 damage, not... Oh, they do have Field of Ruin. Ruins my Hall plan. Alright, take my slip out the back. Can easily pay that tax. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, so I'm gonna block. Doesn't look like, you know, these attacks are just BS. Shacklegeist is quite nice. And I'll play the pathway. And now we can play our slip out the back if necessary. Alright, pass. I mean, keep in mind, they can always, like, go get Yorion at some point. But maybe I'll slip out the back. Oh, the Skyclave Apparition. No blinking that damn thing. There's the battlefield draw card. Draw all the cards you want.
It's a dog.
It is a dog. It is a Doge! I want to go with everything. Why can't I block? Can only block creatures with flying? Aha, cancel. In that case... Well, I don't really want to sack this. I could block and slip out the back. Okay, maybe we block like this and slip out the back. The Shacklegeist and start maybe counterattacking. It would be nice, however, to kill something here. Sure. Emmerworm lands, and still quite a bit of ways from here. Okay, forget it. I do nothing. I'm scared. Just pass. They don't have any... I don't think they have any good attacks now. Wonder now they're going to use a Field of Ruin on my Hall. Nope, they're going to draw a card. They should be ahead here. This what you're playing in Philly? This is what I'm testing to see if this is what I want to play in Philly. Oh no. They're gonna blink their Skyclave Apparition.
Lame.
Very lame. So I'm gonna get a blue token as a consolation prize. Oh, it's gonna come into play at end of turn? Okay, well that's some good news. You know, now looking at this deck, I should probably just race this damn thing. It's not mid-range, it's like really... Well, whatever, it's just a blinking deck. It's a blink value deck.
No value at all.
Doing limited events all weekend. Now kind of just thinking I joined the Pioneer event. Oh yeah, I would never play any of those limited events. F that. Oh, they're gonna go after my Supreme Phantom. Oh no!
Big value.
I wanted to attack with the Hall. Okay, well, this is a consolation prize, I guess. This is a very, well, I mean, this is as good as it can get. I have a 4-power beater that's going to draw an extra card every turn. Come on, gas! Yes, and always yes. Not bad. I will take it. Okay, pass. They gotta leave something on defense for my Hall. Oh, sweet. You just played right into my trap, didn't you? I couldn't resist Pioneer Sealed. 43 packs. That's wild. Alright, draw your clue. Oh, God! When did they put Yorion in hand? I didn't even notice.
Like 2 turns ago.
Alright, we're doomed. So everything gets blinked. Especially Skyclave Apparition. I'm basically stone dead here. Hooray! Actually, you know what? This thing still has hexproof. It gets it until end of turn. So even if they try to take it away with, like, Skyclave, it won't work. I do, however, need more spirits. This looks like a spirit. Look at all that card draw. Look at that value.
He's a good Yorion.
Why isn't my F6 working? Okay, looks like it's working now. No, bad draw, bad. Very bad draw. Okay, I'm just gonna... Should I concede? It looks just terrible.
I think you can take him.
Yeah, I can't attack with the Shacklegeist. Gonna lose the Curious Obsession. And there comes the blocker. Alright, I've seen enough. Probably just lose more or less on the crackback. I'm gonna get hit for at least 7. Okay, what do I want to do? Skyclave may not be so bad. I don't really like the idea of using Portable Hole or exiling stuff that hits the battlefield. Maybe I do like this Mystical Dispute. I'm on the play. Spell Pierce is useless. Skyclave is like sorta useful, but not really. I mean, it keeps permanents off the battlefield. How's this bird? I just started playing. Is this even your latest version, by the way? Hold on, let's display this. So yes, this is your deck. But is it your latest version? I didn't know. Because you got like, you seem to do better with the, some other versions, or perform better with other versions. At least based on published lists. And I'm up against a Blink deck. Mono White Blink. And the sole reason I'm playtesting this is if I like how it feels, I'm going to pay you money and get your sideboard guide. Because I have no sideboard guide for Bant. This hand is very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Like, it's a hand of creatures, but no power. Slip out the back. Is fine. It's like a hand I want to keep just because it has cards in it, but not in love with it. But anyway, I'm going to keep it. So far, that seemed to be the case. This is the latest version of the deck that I've actually liked. I took out the Bank Busters and Illuminators for a week and lost to Rakdos 3x straight. So Illuminator is that good versus Rakdos, you say? Damn, Selfless Spirit, you do not have Flash. I think our top decks are okay. If we draw a Lord, it's fine. If we draw more counter spells, it might be fine. Oh, this is Flash. I don't have to do crap. Just pass. Don't play cards at sorcery speed when you can play them at instant speed. Oh, well, look what we have here. Hold on, maybe cancel. Let's play the blue side of this. Now we have Geist, Light Snare, and Slip Out the Back available. Alright, this looks like one of those games where you're very happy to have this on the play. I talk a lot of crap about Curious Obsession, but holy boy, does it look good right now. Always yield, always yes. Give me my card. And that's not bad either. Illuminator is the worst card in the board, but I've liked it versus Croxa just as a body. Okay. The hell is this? Enchant land you control. And enters the battlefield, exile target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls until Obfuscate leaves the battlefield.
Lame.
It's not going to do anything. Because we've got the slip out the back.
Yeah.
Time to slip out the back. And I get to keep the aura, which is wild. Fortunately, I don't think Selfless Spirit's going to do much in this matchup. Supreme Phantom should do something. Okay, more power.
Keep bringing that power. 4/4.
4/4.
Let's get another slip out the back. You can play it too.
Let's shock and show us a show of strength here. A huge show of strength.
Game went in the bag.
Where are you buying this deck? Fusion Gaming? Yeah, that's right. You better believe it. Okay, really, that guy's actually annoying. Is it worth countering? Well, it's gonna at least block, so.
Big resignation coming up.
And another turn is an extra card draw for them. That's the way I look at it. I can do nothing here, so just attack. Or nothing important, I should say. And pass. Good evening, Last of Us clips. Drawing a card. Are they dead next turn? No, it's 8 damage. It's bad, but not lethal. Alright, we won the match. Sweet!
Game, good games, he says.
Oh, they said good game. Alright, thanks for the games. Alright, round 1 done. Time for another. Maybe this is the deck for me, because I like them. I like the style of mono blue spirits. I just got my head kicked in, that's all. And this has a lot more game to it, thanks to the white cards. I think it has more game to it. Why, just a curiosity, why not just 4 Bank Busters? Or is that just too many for the Rakdos matchup? This is a hand. Alright, let's just roll our opponent, I guess. Turn 1 Wanderer, turn 2 Phantom. Turn 3 Phantom.
He's about to play Doomsday.
Is it the mirror? They have a clunky hand? Is it Bant? You could play 4 Bank Buster. I like the incidental help versus Grease Fang Phoenix, but it's unreasonable. I think the help versus Phoenix is good. Why no Rest in Peace? Like, I imagine if I'm going deep in this Pioneer tournament, I'm gonna fight against a lot of these Phoenix decks. And this deck, maybe I'm wrong, but it still doesn't look like it has enough game versus them. What the hell is this? Oh, it's Lotus Field. Okay, you can have that. Still, like, maybe I'm wrong. Like, what do you think is your matchup versus the Arclight Phoenix decks? Because this looks terrible from my perspective. I haven't played the matchup at all, but it looks absolutely dreadful. Does this Ottawa interact with them at all? Because I guess I can bounce in a Boreal Grazer. Impulse again, sure. Impulse your life away. Is there a particular reprint you would like to see in the new Ixalan? Not really. No. This basically is my starting hand. I drew a bunch of lands. Does Otawara do anything for me? So I'm going to attack for almost lethal. Is there a reason to put them to 3? I don't know, so that's what I'm going to do. Phoenix is really annoying, and you could play Rip to deal with those, or Unlicensed Hearse. Currently, I just don't play them versus enough dedicated space, but they are on the uptick. So if I understand correctly, I have to deal with this card. You may tap or untap target permanent. It's very, 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 very annoying. Okay, so it's either like, if they have another Hidden Strings, I'm screwed. But, I mean, if I don't play the Mausoleum Wanderer, then I just have nothing to do with this Mausoleum Wanderer later, because it won't counter anything. No! Well, at least they're still 1 mana away from the 5 mana draw cards, do stuff. I wish I could sack and then bounce my thing back to my hand. Hey, Richie. I don't think we need Damping Sphere for this matchup. We have we have a lot of interaction. We've got counter spells, Wanderer, Spell Queller. It's completely unnecessary. A decent clock. Matchup looks good. They're sweating bullets.
He chose not to use Hidden Strings ability.
Well, because it's got Cipher. Something you put, like, you can exile it onto a creature, and there's shenanigans. Currently, I just don't play versus them enough to devote dedicated space. Well, a question would be, what would you dedicate for them if you had to dedicate anything? Put a creature in play. Just do it. Put the creature in play. Dig through time. Oh, that's not good news. You get another Hidden Strings. You can still only bounce non-land permanents. Damn. This is an enchantment? No, it's not. Oh, Damping Sphere versus Phoenix? That sounds awful. Okay, looks like they're going for it. Because they can go for it. Impulse. Okay. It's pretty clear. Pretty clear we don't have counter spells. They don't know what we got. But we don't got it. Tumbling Sands. Welcome to Pioneer, where this deck exists. Alright, so you have 5 mana now. So you can play the draw 3 cards, untap 2 lands card. Ho ho! They whiff! Wow. They whiff after all those impulses and dig through times!
It's crazy.
Who needs 2 counters? They just need to counter 1 thing. They were probably just short mana. Or actually, I don't know. Okay,
Proof that it can fizzle.
Put a red or green permanent? What are their red and green permanent? Red or... They have that ultimatum card, right? That's a card that they try to cast. What else is green? They've got some green cards in that deck, so... I don't know, Aether Gust looks playable. Definitely Mystical Dispute's coming in. These both seem useless. Okay, what is not useful here? Slip out the back doesn't look very good. Spell Pierce is fine. Selfless Spirit is fine. Shacklegeist also doesn't look good. Supreme Phantom is fine.
Ooh,
I don't even know. I don't even know what the targets are, but I'll bring an Aether Gust. I wouldn't do all that, but Rip is really good right now. I think I devote space to Rakdos, Monograin Angels, and Control, but Phoenix is also real. My issue is, and the way I look at big tournaments, is if you go deep, you're gonna face those decks. And in all the big open events, Phoenix does very, very well. I mean, unless you think like the metagame is hating on Phoenix or something, but I don't think so. I think the really good players end up playing Phoenix. It's going to be one of the decks to beat. And it will tear me apart. And honestly, even with Rest in Peace, it will be a very tough matchup. Does this have any targets? I swear it does. I'm gonna quickly look up a Lotus Field deck. I swear I can hit some green card with it. Green cards. Decks. Popular decks. Metagame. Pioneer. Wow, this is one of the biggest decks right now. I can hit Sylvan Scrying, the Bala Ged Recovery, and Emergent Ultimatum. It's good enough for me. I should have probably maybe. That's good enough.
Alright.
I wouldn't do all that. Oh, sorry. Ultimatum is G, Hope Tender, and Sylvan Scrying. Good enough for me. This hand has no anything. And not a good clock. Mulligan. This hand's great. Keep and dump. I guess the Shacklegeist. Not very relevant here. Done. Yeah. Okay. Looks good.
Put a card to the bottom.
As I understand this matchup, go crazy. Deal as much crazy damage as you can in the earlier portion of the game, then start countering the untapping of the Lotus Field cards in the late portion of the game. It's instant speed. They chose to do it now.
Yeah, because I want it right now. It's instant. It's not complicated.
Ooh, another Mausoleum Wanderer. Yeah, I guess we should just play that. Feel like that was a bit of a punt. So they can float 2 mana, play Lotus Field, untap it with hit. Maybe that's not so clear. Or maybe I don't need to play this. I can attack for 1, flash and Rattle Chains, then just hold up everything and flash in Mausoleum Wanderer when I want to. Or I know I play Wanderer now. And the next turn I could play Rattle Chains or the Spell Queller. I don't know what to do. Sylvan Scrying, sure.
Lotus Field.
Another Mausoleum Wanderer. I should have played it. Oh no, I don't want to play it because I've got Spell Queller. I might have to Spell Quell something. Sylvan Scrying again. Still have a land to play? Alright, I'm gonna counter something. Let's slow this crap down.
Let's slow things down.
And the Wanderers get bigger. Oh, that's cute. No lands! Actually, oh, they were really deprived of lands. Alright. I see you. Looks like I'm just going to play Rattle Chains and blow everything up. Or maybe I'm not. Okay, so if I play Rattle Chains and Wanderer, that will pump these things up to 6. Put them to 10. Okay, I'm just going to deal a little bit of damage. I want the ability to flash in a Wanderer and then be able to attack something by 2. And maybe Hollow Storm Giants will actually be relevant. So do you think Hollow Storm Giants was better than Mutavault? Okay, this is exactly the point. Okay, so now we flash in the Wanderer, and then I can counter the Hidden Strings.
Does this guy work like Curse Catcher? Sacrifice, he has to pay 1?
It's Curse Catcher on fucking crack. It's Curse Catcher Plus, you have to it gets taxed based on its power, and it gets bigger for every spirit that enters the battlefield. And it has flying.
Oh, so that's pay the X.
It is
Wow.
everything. It's like everything Curse Catcher does plus like an insane amount of more. Not even close. As a mana source, yeah, not having Seachrome / Mutavault when you want to protect your creatures on turn 2 is huge, and you just mull a lot less. All right, I'll take your word for it. I'm not married to Mutavault. All right, so far so good. Would like to see it get put to the test versus, well, particularly Rakdos. Do you think the Rakdos matchup is good? I don't like a lot of counter spells and interaction versus Rakdos. I mean, the interaction I'd want is just stuff that removes creatures. I'll tell you one selling point I like about this deck. You take almost no damage. I mean, well, you do have Hollow Fountain, but I mean, there's a lot. This deck doesn't take nearly as much damage as Bant. Bant takes just tons of damage. I did not like that about the mana base. But they got new lands! But no one is playing with the new lands. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. No one's really exploring the Bant mana base. And Remp's latest list has like 7 green sources, and I'm like, what are you, crazy? Turning Coco into like a turn 6 card? I think the Rakdos matchup is fine. Yeah, I did take the Bank Busters out of the deck, and that sucked. But with them, you just keep up on cards. That's fine with me. All right, we won the die roll. This hand looks unplayable. 1 lander with 1,000,000 snares. This hand also looks unplayable. Turn 1, I do nothing. Turn 2, I play a Selfless Spirit. It's got no power. I mean, I don't know what I'm up against. It's not like this version of the deck can aggro out anybody either. Okay, I'll keep, but not be thrilled about it. I mean, this could be considered removal in the right matchup, so. Guess we'll start off with Hall of Storm Giants and pass. Wonder if that reveals anything.
It reveals everything.
Do you have some pre-game effects here? Oh, they mulligan too. Oh, they mulligan a 4! I feel better about my mulligan now. Or maybe I feel worse. What does that mean in Pioneer when someone mulligans to 4? In Modern, it means, Tron. Here, does it mean, like, Lotus Field? Oh, they got no lands. Okay, we'll just play one thing, and they'll probably resign. That's fine with me, too.
He got this far, though. He's
It means
2-0.
lose target game. It means your hand sucks. Sounds like they're playing something super all-in. Something with a lot of 1-drops, I guess. Okay, so we'll play our trusty little Mausoleum Wanderer here. Attack for 2. Innocent little 2. They're unlucky or playing Lotus, in which case they're even unluckier. Because they're facing you with Lotus. Yep. Okay, even more unluckier. Or maybe they're just not revealing what they're playing. Feeling this is a little sus. I want to say it's Burn that has a lot of mana. Oh, sorry, a lot of burn spells and no mana. And I have no idea what their problem was when keeping a hand earlier. But I'm not doing any. I mean, this might start doing something. What do we need? 6? 6 mana? Alright, we won. Okay, in the blind. In the blind. I'm going to assume this is some sort of combo deck. Which means we'll take out the slip out the back and we'll bring in Mystical Dispute. It's a bold claim, but at the very least it will be a counterspell. I won't take it too far. I won't bring in the Ether Gusts. Because that card could be really dead. That card could be supreme trash. Where's my blue land? I got no blue land here. Just made me realize, is the plains necessary?
Terrible hands this match, he says.
Better luck next match. Okay, we can keep this. I don't know what we're up against, though. I guess we'll dump Selfless Spirits. Hilariously enough, this person is also a Spirits player sometimes. Oh, yeah? Oh, maybe they're on mono blue. Which, in case the Spell Pierce really sucks. They are a Spirits. It's Spirits. Okay. We're in trouble. To block or not to block? No block. Can have an extra card. Okay. Let's see if it's... Is it mono blue or a regular version? Attack! Or do I want to attack? Maybe I don't want to do anything. I think a priority is to block this stupid thing. No, but I can't. If they counter my rattle chains, I can't block it anyway. Oops, that was stupid. I meant to. Well, I guess I didn't mean to. Okay, I didn't mean to do anything. So I was gonna lose something anyway. No, I could have countered this. Okay, that's whatever. Gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So it's gonna eat the Wanderer. Goes to the dumpster, and then we can play Rattle Chains underneath counter magic, and then try to block the damn 2/2. Honestly, I think the Plains is kind of mid, but I wanted it versus Field of Ruin / Boseiju. Okay, gotcha. Alright, we're getting smashed here. Witness Protection. Tempo decks doing tempo things. You still no, you're not a spirit anymore. Okay, how do you get back into this game? So you're just a legitimate business person at this point. I don't know what I'm playing around here, but I will play Shacklegeist. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have just passed and then try to spell quell or anything, because they're gonna add to their board no matter what. It's just that I wanted to have like some backup versus a counter spell. Because if I play spell queller, and they play, I don't know, Geistlight Snare, it'd really suck.
Pelt Squiller. Shadow Reigns.
Damn citizen. You're not a spirit anymore, you're a citizen. Get back to your citizen role.
Sorry, Ghost, but you gotta go back to work and everything.
Yeah.
Can't be haunting houses anymore.
Okay. You have your own stupid Shacklegeist. Play the white side, I guess. This, I guess. And pass. Huh. They had the benefit of knowing what they were up against. I did, however, bring in the mystical disputes. That's not bad.
Tap out big for something.
Yeah, Dapo big. I'm also surprised you're playing Slip Out the Back over Shore Up. I think Shore Up is a great card. Looks totally fine to me. Finally, let me eat something. Oh, wow. No resistance. Well, then. Okay, I can finally attack with this stupid thing. My draws have been terrible. Slip out the back is good against board wipes and removal. Yeah, but like you only save one creature anyway. Oh, that's nasty. Even if I deal with this stupid thing, it's gonna bury me. I guess their hand is just full of lands. Oh, here we go. What the hell? It's just a 1/1 flyer, right? Sure. Okay, we take 3, go to 2. Which is not 0 yet. No shore up now. Ah, we're just dead.
You don't know that.
Oh, yes, I do.
He could resign again.
Yeah, they could.
He did it the first time.
Huh. Love to put on the legitimate business person, but probably not going to work very well. I have no idea what I could possibly draw to get me back into this game. I hate that this guy does nothing. I probably should have attacked with them, just in case if they block with Faceless Haven, they can't draw a card.
Big. Not an island.
Let me just draw a land so I can resign. Okay. Okay, so slip out the back is actually something I want. Portable Hole is also what I want. Want a lot of stuff. Spell Pierce is not what I want. I don't know, maybe I don't need slip out the back. It seems fine though. These all look good. Spectral Sailor is a very... They kept their Spectral Sailor in. Okay, Spectral Sailor is very puny in this matchup. Easy to block. Selfless Spirit looks good because I can attack with anything, and if they block it, just sack the Selfless Spirit. Rattle Chains looks good. Honestly, don't have any imminent plans to play much Saturday at the moment, but there's a good chance I might just be silently cheerleading. All right! We'll take your cheerleading. Mystical Dispute is good. Geistlight Snare might be a smidge clunky, but I am on the play. It matters a lot. Okay, Spectral is really good in this matchup. It gets grindy often. Okay, well, what do you take out? Or do you just not bring in this many things? I just brought in a billion things. I mean, I could see taking out the counter spells. I could totally see taking out the counter spells and just like playing to the board. Like we don't need Geistlight Snare or slip out the back. We just put on like a bunch of, and it's just like stuff that deals with the board and stuff that doesn't. Slip and Selfless. Your other two spots could be Quellers. Actually, yeah, I can get behind that. This is a really clunky counterspell. Curve out with spirits. Sounds a bit much. So you keep all the counterspells? Okay. I think Selfless is fine. You know what? I'd probably take out the spell. Well, I don't know. One thing, Spell Queller is an awkward card. It's a 2/3 though. Okay, we're gonna take the play. His hand is very clunk.
I've been to Philly 5 times.
I've been to Philly, maybe never. Mulligan. His hand looks acceptable. I'll keep this. This would have been great on the draw. I'm going to remove a land, but I'm not going to be thrilled about this. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything on the play. Damn, too bad this is an instant speed. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so Philly's on the other side of the state. Nice.
Do you go to Hershey Park?
Okay, to save my life total, I'm going to play this Otawara and pass. It'd be the dream. They, like, tap out on their turn. Oh, they have to have something here. I guess they've got, like, what's it called? The little flash spirit. So they'll flash spirit in play, maybe put a Curious Obsession on it. Then we'll try to block, we'll counter, then we portable hold. That's okay. I've been to the Hershey factory tour.
Yeah, but there's also the Hershey Park, too. Small amusement park, roller coasters and things. I want to go.
Have you seen the Waifu Spectral Sailor? Had to pick up a few. I also have a few. Looks like I'll be utilizing my Waifu Spectral Sailor in Philly. Spectral Sailor Moon is so lit. I snap bought 4 of those. They need to now make it waifu waifu the rest of the stuff. Waifu rattle chains. It sounds wrong. Be the most popular waifu card. Hey, what is our opponent doing? Went to the bathroom or something. Or have an Amazon package. Okay, here we go.
Or he died and now he's a ghost.
Yeah. They're doing nothing. So this has to mean rattle chains or counterspell, so I don't have anything else to do, so I'm gonna try to bait out a counterspell. Okay, they have rattle chains. That's actually perfect. They're about to get completely rocked. That was like as good as that could possibly be. This comes into play untapped. We get to portable hold. Oops. Pay. Oh yeah, it has to enter the battlefield first. Oh, that sounds like a game rule violation. Trying to target something before it's even happened yet. Okay, Curious Obsession on this. This was the dream. All right, let's just keep it up. Terrible. It's like when I attack with Sveilun and she gives me shit. Dorney Park is probably closer to Philly, but not open this early in the year. I'd be in for a deck that plays Spirits and Whip of Erebos, Rattle Chains and Whips. I think this is already a pretty naughty deck. We have Curious Obsession, Portable Hole. Very, very naughty deck. This costs 3 mana. Hold on, but I get to keep... Hold on, no, but it's going to cost 1 less. So it'll cost 1 less if you control a spirit, which I won't anymore. Alright, so we have to do our best to keep control of this thing. I regret playing this Otawara. I'm going to need it next turn. Okay, we have a Shacklegeist, which can trade. So I need some answer to the Shacklegeist. So what's better? I keep this thing or I trade? This ended up terrible. It could have been great. I just need to hold on to this auto R and take like some damage earlier. So it's just a matter, do I want to keep my rally chains or do I want to trade with this thing? I don't even have that big of an advantage in this game, sadly enough. Can't blink you. Okay, I'm behind the game, so I'm going to trade. Like, I have less resources. That sounds strange. Hold on, does that make any sense? Okay, I have less resources. They have more cards. Trading does not benefit me. Okay, so we do nothing. We're going to let it die. The way to beat a deck with more resources is to just get as many as you can on the battlefield. Although this is a really good card in the matchup. It's pretty good. Yeah, no attack means we lose obsession, but it would the trade is not that good for us either.
Tap out big. Yeah.
They're gonna attack out. Tap out big. Going on the counter attack. It's a free attack, I guess.
It's free real estate.
What's in their hand? Just a bunch of lands? It's like a show of weakness here. Although they're the one ahead now. Boo! Boo these cards. Can't even counter that thing. Just pay for it. But if I had Lofty Denial, I could counter it. Are they playing around Geistlight Snare? Oh, I got something. Who knows? Maybe that was the mistake of the match, playing this Ottawara. I don't remember when I played it, but I could have bounced that stupid Shacklegeist, got in for another 2 damage. Then you probably would have had to replay the Shacklegeist. Might be worth playing Hall of the Storm Giant. Oh, it's into the deck. It's in the deck. What's the white one? I don't remember.
Nobody does.
So they can hit me for what, 7? It's not bad. Cave of the Frost Giant, and it's terrible. Well, is it better than a Plains? Oh god. Now they have their own. Okay, well this thing's rotting in my hand. Okay, whatever. Another one? It's almost worth blocking. Okay, well, I'll block that. 'Cause it's a lot of damage. A, it's a lot of damage, and B, it's a lot of card draw. So if it connects once, I'm just smoked.
Come on, portable hole. We need another one.
Okay, I'll definitely counter that. Giving me something to counter. Fortunately, I can pay for a Geistlight Snare. Okay.
Portable hole.
Curious Obsession would be... Oh, Portable Hole would actually be nice too. That's really good! That was a bomb! And they can't even tap one of my spirits right now, so they're gonna lose both Curious Obsessions next turn. Well, unless they've got, like, a hexproof card. Alright. Alright. The game is on. The game is afoot. It's funny how this game is turning around. This thing still has Disturb. What, it gives +1/+1 and flying to something?
It lets the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah.
Disturb.
Wonder if, well, if they have Geist Light Snare, there's like no point playing it. Okay, pass. I think I should upkeep actually tap this thing, because if they draw a hexproof card, then I'm screwed. Oh, they just have to attack with anything? Whenever this creature deals at the beginning of your end step, if you didn't attack with a creature. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, well, it's still worth tapping.
Yeah, 'cause that's a lot of damage.
Because it is a lot of damage, and I don't want them to draw a card. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I think I'm pretty much dead here. Is this the new channel where you post VODs? No, actually. If you want to see the VODs, you have to go to my gameplay channel.
Spirits won.
This is probably...
Doesn't matter who won.
Spirits did win, no matter what. The blue one superseded the blue-white one. And probably they have a small edge in this matchup, because they are a little bit more leaner. Okay, do I have any damn chance here? Yeah, so I have a gameplay channel called like Nikachu Plays MTG. It is as advertised. Now, okay, now what I really should do is evaluate, would this have been better if I were playing Bant Spirits? And for the... I don't know. There are advantages with Bant Spirits. Like, it's a chunkier deck, and it makes it a lot harder for them to attack. But on the other hand, Mono Blue is very lean. So if they have enough counter spells, they could, like, just plow through. But I found that when I was playing Mono Blue, I mean, the worst thing is just blockers. And they have, like, more blockers than anything. Bant has tons of blockers. Okay, I'm just dead. I don't need to see anything else. It would have been nice to draw some interaction.
Spirits wins.
What happened here? I drew a lot of counter spells. Not in love with the counter spells. I think I would take out the counters. I mean, I don't know about Geistlight Snare. Maybe I keep that one. But I think I would throw away, like, no. I think I would remove this. I think I would have more permanence. It's just how I would prefer to play a matchup like this. Less counter spells and more to deal with the board, especially in a matchup where they're going to be on the board earlier than us. It's hard to tell. When you're on the play, you sort of want counter spells too. All right. We 2-1. Sup, anyone knows if any new 1 cards broke any format so far? Yeah, the, well, I wouldn't say broke the format, but that new toxic 1-drop green creature creates random turn 2 kills. A lot of people having fun with that. What else is making a big splash? I heard Modern was turned up. Oh, also that Mycosynth Gardens in Amulet Titan is a big deal. Atraxa, is it? Atraxa Vintage is making a big splash? I haven't heard that yet. I don't pay attention to Vintage. They do whatever the hell they want down there. Yeah, Venerated Rot Priest. I would say technically versus that mono blue deck, we went 0-2. Wasn't even close. What's in the cup? We've got some sort of multi-berry herbal tea here with a piece of lemon, and we have coffee in this one. Several cups. There's like a Magic Con happening this weekend. Why is it so hard to find a game around here? I'm gonna open the balcony door. everyone may be traveling. It's a bit early. It's Tuesday. The only people traveling early are maybe like commentators. Oh, actually, people preparing for the Pro Tour, I guess, are traveling. Either everyone's traveling to Philly or is at work since it's only 3:45 Eastern time. That's only on the East. Okay, we won the die roll. And we have a hand of cards. Guess we're gonna keep it. It's not a beautiful card. It's not a beautiful hand, but it's a hand. I got a $40 flight in on Thursday. Oh, wow. Nice. Elvish Mystic off of this?
Are you riding in the luggage compartment?
What is going on here?
Are they going to stuff you into the overhead? Tape you on the wing?
I guess this is the red-green aggro deck. Another Elvish Mystic. They do not want to do anything. They want their precious little elves to live. Was a stomp? It's the wrong thing to stomp. Okay, I can just counter it. What's going on here? Choose target instance. Oh, here. Yeah, you lost it. It's gone now. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Okay, attack for 2. An innocent 2. A very humble 2 damage. The hell is this? Green 1 generic, destroy target artifact, an enchantment, proliferate. It's a 3/2. Alright, you resolve. So I cannot do anything about you. You have reach. It's the only thing that matters to me. This may not resolve. No way. This is that haste giving thing. I am very, very, very slowly getting the job done. Put the planes in play. Just actually, is there any point to this? Maybe not. I don't have what's it called? The Azorius thing. What's it called? I don't know any cards in this deck. What is this damn thing called? This is the wrong list. The Apparition card. But they have Mutavault in this deck. I think this deck is pretty cool. Wow, they need that much mana? Really? That's a lot of mana.
Tempo big.
Yeah, Tapo big for, I don't know.
Eidolon.
Some big spell. Supreme Vortex? This thing again. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature control gets +1/+0 and gains haste until of turn? Okay. Okay, I apparently need more power. If we're gonna beat this foe. You know what I should have considered? Just slipping out the back so I have a 3-turn clock, because this is currently a 4-turn clock. I guess on the other side, on a critical turn, I could slip out the back one of their creatures. This is honestly like the downside for me to playing this sort of mono blue spirits type of deck. I really don't care for this type of interaction. I'd rather play with more creatures. I don't mind a little bit of interaction, but having a lot of this, sometimes you don't get there with these little dinky creatures. We might in this case. It doesn't look that bad. I've seen worse. Oh, this thing ended up getting a lot bigger. Okay, I forgot that the person with priority can flip this dummy. So what are they attacking for? A lot? 10 damage? Alright, 10 damage. Or do I want to take this 10 damage? Okay, I'm going to take 10 damage.
Tap those last 2 cards.
Not getting there with little creatures is a problem with modern and these types of decks. Yeah, it's always a problem. Spectral Sailor's not bad. We can attack, block, and draw a card. But I think I'm dead versus most stuff. Actually, I could slip out the back this thing if I really wanted to.
Yep.
Attack, block, slip out the back. Then this thing don't exist. Attack me for... I don't know what I'm hoping for here. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna attack for 4. You know what? I could win if I draw a Supreme Phantom. So if I slip out the back this thing, this is only 5, 6, 7. Well, then I could block an elf if I need to. Slip out the back was a bad card name. Whoops.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Why doesn't this deck play Coco? I don't know anything about Pioneer. There is a version that plays Coco. It's called Bant Spirits. Oh, they are gonna go with everything. So I'm forced to bring out my guy. Block the biggest dummy. Still a land short for this Hall of the Storm Giants. Their hand honestly doesn't even seem that good. Oh man, I needed this a long time ago. Hey Jim. I guess to stay in the game, we gotta pass. I might be able to trade with everything. No, this is a 5/5 creature? Oh, I wasn't the active player, so we didn't get to flip this stupid thing. So I actually can't kill this. I can only chump block it. Okay. Block, block, kill, still dead. Okay. Okay, Ether Gust looks good, Skyclave looks good, Portable Hole looks good. Counter spells, hate them. Would never like them in this matchup. Boo to this. I don't know, maybe Guy Slay Snare is playable. No, I'm not even gonna play with this stupid thing. I'm just gonna take out anything that doesn't deal with the board. Spell Queller is gonna be the only counter spell I'll play. Rail Chain seems fine. I'm assuming Spectral Sailor is just untouchable in most of these matchups. I'll take out 1 Queller. And we go again. You had a shot if you didn't chump with the Sailor. If I didn't chump, I die. If I remember correctly. If I chump, because I was blocking a 4-power creature. You won the die roll. Would you like to play first? Yes, please. Yes, please. Very clunk. But a lot of Shacklegeists, but still very clunk. And no interaction. Oh, no, there is some interaction. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Hallowed
Consider the
Fountain,
lines.
they play Mana Dork. I play Shacklegeist. They play 3-drop. I'm dead. Okay, mulligan. This looks better. I'll keep and I'll put the maybe I'll land on the bottom. Yeah. Ooh. Can only hit non-tokens? Hit a non-land permanent an opponent controls, so just non-land. Okay, that's fine. Maybe let's take the opportunity to play Supreme Phantom. Because I don't think I'm in any imminent danger next turn to anything. And if they attack with the human, that just implies that they have Stomp, and I'll just take the damage. I thought that was War Priest, not Cankle Bloom. Oh yeah, Cankle Bloom. Another Heart's Desire. Okay. No attack, I guess, from them. Spellcrawler's great here.
Just coasts right over these dummies.
Yes. I hate when my Cankle blooms. What the hell? Alright. Who's the aggro now? Maybe not us.
Spirit card should have some sort of fear mechanic where it can paralyze other creature types for a turn.
I don't know. So they're in like a bit of a bind. Like, do they play a Lovestruck Beast? Or do nothing? Alright, they play a Lovestruck Beast, and we will play Spellqueller. Get them power on the battlefield. I almost feel like playing Portable Hole versus one of these things. I don't know what else to use this Portable Hole on.
No,
Right
save
now.
it. He's got powerful things.
Powerful things.
He beat them. He beat you with them last game. You already forgotten?
They did, yes. Maybe I should just let this resolve. Okay, so this is a 5/5 creature. I'm attacking for 4. Like, what on earth is the worst thing that could happen to me?
Don't let him have nothing.
Also, I can change my mind later. If I play Rattle Chains, that's a 7-turn clock. That's 2 turns. Opponent controls the map out 2 or less. Whatever.
No reason to let him have anything.
I agree. Well, the problem with bouncing it later is I may not have the mana to do what I want. Like, I'd rather play... Whatever I top deck, I'd rather play that and Rattle Chains. Have Rattle Chains up for defense, so I may not have the mana later. I wish I knew their list better. I'm afraid of that one red mana, like, can't be countered, deal 4 or 5 damage spell.
Rad mana. It's awesome.
Yep. Heart's Desire. Ooh, an Elvish Mystic. For me to poop on! Okay, I still have no reason to play this Rattle Chains. That's nice. Alrighty then. And I can at
3,
least threaten a win
2,
with Spectral Sailor.
1. Oh, we still got some fighting them.
Why not? It's a mono white aggro deck apparently.
Strange.
Okay, they have to attack here. Maybe they have enough burn spells now. There's the rent. That's what I was trying to play. Rending Volley. That's what I was thinking the entire time.
3, 2, 1.
They might have another one. No, they conceded. The Rending Volley. Alright, we're on the draw. How much does that change? Nothing. Actually, Spell Queller gets a lot worse on the draw. I don't really want any of this stuff. Yeah. Spell Queller is not bad in this matchup. Like, they're pretty clunky. I'll hit something. Maybe turn the corner. This hand looks really good on the draw, because I can... This doesn't get stomped on turn 2. Follow it up with Spell Queller, and I can eat up their Mana Dork on turn 1. Looks like a very good hand on the draw. Maybe a little painful. More painful than I want it to be, but whatever. You don't have a Mana Dork! Oh. Makes this hand a lot worse. We'll have nothing to do now on turn 1. Their hand was pretty bad last game, it seemed. Clunky red-green deck. Well, I mean, yeah, they didn't have a Mana Dork. I don't know, maybe they sided it out or something. What's going on here? Destroy target artifact or enchantment, proliferates. Well, it would seem like an enormous waste to not play a card here. So we better play something to be on curve, and then next turn play Portable Hole on this. So I'm going to take 3 damage to play this Supreme Phantom, because we have a lot of Phantoms. You got red mana or what? You do. I'm not blocking. Oh, so they could... Okay, they don't really want to sack this thing to destroy the Portable Hole. That doesn't make any sense. Heart's Desire. Fry. I got fried. Do I want to deal with this thing, or do I want to deal with this thing? Because I can keep up the mana for Spell Queller, but they can just wail on me for 4. Not to mention I still have other problems. Yeah, we play more things this turn. is this? Can't be countered. Deals 5 damage to target creature. Someone beat me with Light Paws, Modern Aura. Oh my god. That's a Pioneer deck. Now, if I remember correctly, the last time I played this thing in Pioneer, like this playing this matchup, the Bant deck was not so good because of the painful mana base. But keep in mind, like, the painful mana base shouldn't be so painful anymore because you should have access to, like, Razorverge Thicket and stuff. What is the song right now? The song is...
Mother 3, As You Wish.
As You Wish. Mother 3, the game. The song As You Wish. Is it the Chariot? What's Arlen? What does Arlen do? I mean, it resolves. We do Arlen.
She's got wolves.
You can create 2 wolves. It's pretty disgusting. Okay, until you may cast creature spells as though they had flash, and each creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional counter on it. Oh, you're just protecting it. Do I ignore you? Until your next turn. Cast creature spells as though they had flash. I can't tell if I want to kill this or just attack our opponent and try to race them. I do not really see myself doing anything about this Planeswalker. Oh god. What's this now? Add mana. Becomes a 5/5 werewolf with haste. Trampling indestructible. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not as bad as I thought. You know what? I prefer that this thing's on the board. Because I can spell quell the rest. I can actually I think I can tempo out the rest. Oh, Lair of the Hydra. Okay, that might be a problem. Okay, how much damage is this?
Too much.
I could block this with a Rattle Chains. Okay, hold on. This is 8. I go to 7. I can play Supreme Phantom and Rattle Chains to block this. I think I'm just going to take the damage. I can add mana. Not a big deal. The question is, do I want Spell Queller? Oh, wait a minute. I could have played Spell Queller and block this thing. I feel stupid now. I could just eat that damn thing. Yeah. Oh, well. Well. Okay, I'm the active player, but I'm not going to play 2 spells this turn. That would have made things incredibly easy. Now I can actually just kill this.
Not a bad idea.
Nah, forget I want to kill them. Killing them seems better than killing me. Oh, wait a minute! I cannot defend versus, a stomp. I forgot about that. Oh no, there's a direct burn spells. Yeah, I should have played Spell Queller, eat up the lair. That was an easy victory. Okay, so I have virtually won the game. Because I punted super hard. Now let's see what actually happens. Am I even in a position to win? This is what, 8 damage? Yeah, I mean, if I don't block anything. But I'm not actually in a position to win the game. I guess they're thinking, what if I add 2 red mana with this and then make a big Hydra? What is that? Green. That'd be 5. They add 1 more. That's 6. That's not enough to win, though. Then they'd be really tapped out. Well, if they're thinking for a very long time, sounds good for us. I just have to hope they don't have Stomp. Because I can't play around that. If they got Stomp, they got Stomp. I need to try to win this game. Okay, they play the Beast. Another thing I can't deal with. They play Elvish Mystic. It's fine. None of you idiots have reach. Do you have Rending Volley? No.
Big card.
No, we won. We don't need any big cards. It's over. Yeah, they thought for a long time because they knew they were dead. They did their best to pretend like... I think they did their best. Attacking with just this would maybe scare me into blocking or something.
But you're the one with the ghosts. You can't be frightened.
Or I guess they were just hoping I don't have a 2-drop. They're also playing the best they can just if I don't have a 2-drop. 0 punished, yeah. Play this matchup terribly and 0 punished. Alright, we won the match.
Alright.
Not bad.
What's the big prize for Philly?
You know what the big prize is? Get this. You can win, you know what Brainstorm is, right?
Yeah.
You can win a
right,
1 of
rare.
4 Brainstorm. There's only 4 of these Brainstorms in existence. And it's hideous. It looks awful. I wouldn't even wipe my butt with this thing. It's not even worthy.
They should just give you a Philly cheesesteak.
But it's so rare that they should have made it look good. I don't know what's going on here.
Just toss you a really sloppy hero sandwich or something.
I think the Ragavan looked good. If I, no offense to the artist, but I would just be like, okay, make another one, please. The Ragavan looks good. I think a lot of people want that Ragavan. Ragavan is top 8, right? No, it's top 32. There is there's 128 Ragavans. The Ragavan will be a 1 in 128. So that's going to be worth a pretty penny. And I will sell it immediately. Whatever the hell it's worth, sold. I think that's the right move.
What if it's not?
I always thought of maybe we should sell all the stuff that you've seen on my channel. Like what do we got? The Jace. Where's the Jace? The double-sided Jace. The Jace Lotus. One of these Jaces is the Lotus. I don't know which one, though. Where's the Jace Lotus? The search for the Jace Lotus. Nope, that's not it. There we go. I got people asking me to buy these things. So here's a Jace the Mind Sculptor. It's real. It's a real Jace the Mind Sculptor. But it's also a Black Lotus. It's a proxy. This is canon. You can put this in your cube. It's one of 2. It's a double. You can either play it as a Black Lotus. You can play it as Jace the Mind Sculptor. So it's good early in the game. It's good late in the game.
How much was that Jace worth before you wrote on it?
I don't know, $30 or something.
Yeah, it's worth about 100 now.
Jace has gone down. Yeah, it should be worth more. Okay, we won the die roll. So we've been pretty lucky with the die roll. I think I've won them all. This hand is supremely good. Premium. Keep. Because we go turn 1 Spectral Sailor.
Selling Nika, bro, yeah.
Yeah. My brother's for auction. All of a sudden, dark web people start bidding.
Uh-oh.
Does not ship outside the U.S. Does not, or
Yeah.
outside of Canada.
Outside of Winnipeg.
Secret Lair arts have a chance to never get exact reprints if they make so many. They'll never reprint this thing. Oh, look at this. Are we up against Lotus Field again? What? The hell is this? Whatever, we'll play this little guy. And let's get obsessed. What is this?
Get some sweet early game action. All right.
Another one. I will protect my poor little shit, though. Kinnan combo or Harald combo? I don't know. I'm not familiar with either of those. Is it possible Lotus Field with some ramp? Who needs a Boreal Grazer when you got this thing? Okay, so I'm just lucky I can counterspell this thing, as far as I'm concerned. What do I even do?
Put that other obsession on there.
Yeah, but then I don't have Spell Queller up. And now I feel like I need it. You know what? Okay, let's just not get greedy. Like, I'm way ahead, right? I'm just way ahead. Let's just play cards. Okay, that's a good one. Play the white side of this. Pass. I don't need to get greedy. Let's just interact. I'm drawing 2 cards a turn. Kinnan plays Paradox Engine and Mana Dorks for Wild Mana and Karn. Herald combo is a Thassa's Oracle deck. Ah, okay.
Could be drawing 3 cards a turn.
Yeah, I could. I got enough. Look how many cards. I can't even play the cards that I already have. Another Mana Dork. Okay. Another Mana Dork.
It's preparing for something.
Or they're trying to get Paradox Engine in play. I'm guessing they don't have any removal. Good thing we have the Geistlight Snare.
Another counterspell, please.
I want lands. I have enough counter spells.
Yeah. Now it's time
They
to
have
get
so much mana. No, I'm still not gonna get greedy. If I draw a land, that would be really good, because then I can play Geistlight Snare and Spell Queller on the same turn.
Squell Speller.
It's the Squell Peller. Squell Peller. I just don't have. I just have to make sure I don't write that on the deck list. I can rename everything I want while I'm playing. How do I screw up this one? Sailor Spectral. Sure. Actually, I'm okay with that. I'll take that land. I think I'll just pass. Oh, Geistlight Snare is offline. I should have played the Curious Obsession. Well, I mean, it's online, but I can't play both Queller and Geistlight Snare at the same time. Ledger Shredder! The Shredder has arrived.
He's got a nice suit.
He's got a great suit.
Custom tailor.
Actually, I didn't have to do anything here. This wasn't necessary. I could just let this resolve and shackle Geist the damn thing. Don't put the bomb in play. Is this the bomb? Blue 2. Planeswalkers you control have 0, proliferate, and -12. Take an extra turn after this one. The hell is this? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose a counter on target permanent, put an additional counter of that kind on that permanent.
He's
I have no. I'm lost.
he's cooking up something big.
I need an adult. I officially have no idea what my opponent's trying to do. But these are all good cards. I have double counter up. Just gotta make sure them planeswalkers don't resolve. Black Shadow, happy Valentine's Day. Oh, now I know where everyone is. Everyone's banging. That's what's happening. This is being recorded on Valentine's Day.
Big card.
Just want lands, to be honest. I got all the cards I need in my hand. Okay, they saw enough. Okay, I have no. So what did they show me? Blue cards, a red card. They probably have green cards. Portable Hole seems fine on the draw to hit the dorks. It's like I want to bring in everything. Bringing all them counter spells. This looks okay. Okay, Selfless Spirit looks poor. Spell Pierce, I guess, is fine. So about the back doesn't look necessary. Geist Light Snare might be just a worse version of Mystical Dispute. Suddenly I feel like there's like a lot of counters. I mean, I do appreciate the counter spells for the right matchups. Maybe I don't need Ether Gust. I don't know how many red spells I'm gonna hit. And I'll side out Shacklegeist. Yeah, who knows what's in this deck? It could be anything.
No, we saw his win condition.
This hand is
The
great.
-12 thing.
Yeah, but for what? It's like, yeah, for planeswalkers. What planeswalkers? Llanowar Elves. Oh, good haul. Well, they could have a turn to Saheeli in some cases. Which is not bad. The Shredder. This is a real pain in the ass, to be honest. Yeah, I can do nothing about this.
Wonder if you have to pay him in birdseed. He doesn't actually want money.
Maybe. Well, thanks. Right on time. Just humbly play a Mausoleum Wanderer and pass. Damn, this Ledger Shredder is just a beating.
Warp.
So well dressed, though. So well dressed. I feel like Mugatu. It's so hot right now, Ledger Shredder. So hot right now. Do nothing. Pass. Please do something with your Ledger Shredder. Anything. If we do a draw go thing, I mean, eventually I'll start drawing cards with my Spectral Sailor. Better than you can draw cards with your Ledger Shredder. They must be flooding out. Pass. You don't want to make a move? I'll start drawing cards. You should add some combat research for the extra draw. What do I need extra draw for? There's like tons of draw in this deck already. They wanted to do something. The hell was that? 4 mana in blue and green? Likely playing around counters. Yeah, I have no idea what they want to do. But we're tapping out. No, they have nothing. Like, I sort of win this war. If we want to just keep doing this back and forth shit. I think I win. I think I win this war. To be honest, this is a bit annoying because it makes my spell pierce worse.
It's time to soak him up.
It also makes Mystical Dispute worse. Okay, let's put something in play. Let's get them. I mean, they might have just a bunch of counter spells too. They can't exactly attack with the Ledger Shredder anyway. Maybe we want to do something on the stack. Okay, no more playing spells. Otherwise, Ledger Shredder triggers. And we wouldn't want that to happen. Oh, they're going for it. Whatever it is. I want to bounce my Spell Queller. Well, I guess I'll Rattle Chains. So, Ledger Shredder does trigger. Shields are sort of down. I do have Mausoleum Wander up, though. They discarded a land, so the Ledger Shredder is a pathetic, puny piece of crap. Protect my Queller.
That's Big Queller.
Yep, Big Queller. Big Papa. Okay, their hand just sucked, is what happened. Their hand was, like, literally garbage, and they just drew garbage. But it was interesting. It really looked like they had a lot of interaction. In the end, they didn't really have anything. What the hell is this? Decisive Denial. Destroy target creature you control, fights target creature you don't control. Absolutely not. Oh, what? Do they have triggers to put on the stack? They do. Discard another land. And, yeah, we'll counter that. See, this is so... This Wander looks so bad. Alright. After the smoke clears...
You remain victorious.
Can we go home now? Now I draw the Shacklegeist. Like, I don't even need you anymore. Well, I don't have to commit to anything. I could put the Curious Obsession on the Sailor, and then if they block with Shredder... No, actually... I think I'll put the thing on Rattle Chains and just attack. And then if they make... Well, depends what they do. Oh, this attack did not work at all. Because I have to put Supreme Phantom in play, but then they just... You know, they do their thing. Anyway. Okay, so they can loot here. But I'll force them to discard a good card if they want to kill the Sailor. Plays that aged badly instantaneously. Instant regret. Sweet. Alright, pass.
Land. Oh wait, it's not your turn.
I drew a land anyway.
Yeah, but if you get one more, you can play the Storm Giants.
They do nothing. Alright, I'll attempt to flash in this thing. Resolves. It really seems like they can do nothing. They're just choosing to do nothing. Okay, whatever you do, just completely tap out. No! These damn Ottawaras. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I lost it.
You have more in the deck.
It doesn't even matter at this point. Am I just killing? No, I'm not killing them. It's really close, though. Okay, yeah, they just scooped. All right, 4-1. I'll take it. And I think I could have done a little bit better in the mirror. I think I should just play to permanence in the mirror.
So you got 5-0.
Yeah, might as well just say it. We got 5-0. That's it. So anyway, the deck was pretty smooth. Only disappointing thing, we didn't play against that many big meta decks. Like, I would prefer to see... Okay, we did play against Lotus. That's really important. That's going to be a big deck in the metagame. What else is, like, really big in the metagame right now? I would love to get more practice versus Rakdos. Zora's Control, I think I'm fine. Oh, is it Phoenix just, like, dying or off or something? That'd be fine if that happens. All right, well, I'm a little impressed. I like it. So we're going to take this thing out for one more spin. But anyway, for anyone who's watching this game on the replay, that's going to be it. I'll see you in the next one.